Hello, all of you. Many of our subscribers are asking how to host a website in cloud hosting. They have already purchased a cloud hosting server, but they are confused how to host a website inside cloud hosting. So here we are using a demo using Google Cloud Platform. Here we having Google Cloud Hosting. So this is the dashboard. So if you go inside the resources, you can key instances. So go to the instances. Actually, it is a VM instances. So then we have to create an instance. Here there is a plus icon. You have to create an instance. Actually, an instance is a virtual server. So we have to install the OS and other things with this. So here we have an option to choose the OS. Here default OS is Linux 10. Actually, I'm looking for CentOS, so I have to change this. Inside the operating system, you have to choose CentOS. So version default is CentOS 6, but I need CentOS 7, so I'm using CentOS 7. The disk type I'm choosing the minimum one, that is 20 GB, and I'm selecting that. So here CentOS 7 with 20 GB disk space. Then we have firewall rules allowing HTTP traffic and HTTPS traffic. If you didn't allow HTTPS traffic without SSL certificate, it will not work. So this and all basic thing only we are choosing. Only we have changed the memory RAM is 4 GB and CPU is shared core. Only we change the operating system CentOS 7. Then we are going to creating instances. We can give any name if you want. Just I given instances one only. So I think it will take a little bit time. So the instances are created. Automatically they will have an IP. This is our external server IP. So that they created automatically when we created an instance of an operating system. Then this is the SSH connection. So if you go for the IP address, you will not get anything because we didn't install anything. So next is our aim is we have to install XAMPP on that. Actually in Linux case we will say LAMP. So we have to install LAMP. Actually Apache MySQL PHP server. So we'll start here. So to open your SSH command, here you have to open in browser window. It will take a little bit time. So it's ready. Now you have to go to root user. That's the first command we are going to root user we are going. For that purpose we will use sudo su. This is CentOS case. CentOS case we will use sudo su. Then we have to go to the home. That is normal Linux command cd dot dot. So if you have any confusion about this Linux basic commands, I have already one video done that I'll share the description section so that you can go through that, and any confusion regarding like cd make directory, there are simple command, it's easy to manage. So here we have inside the home directory with root permission. Now we have to download the XAMPP. So for that we will use wget command. Then we have to get the download path. Actually, inside apachefund.org website, we have a download option. So we'll copy this link. We are copying Linux because we are using Linux. For Windows case, we will download directly. Linux case, we have to copy and we have to download in that server. We'll paste here. Actually, wget is not a command. We have to install that first. We are installing wget. So that's installation completed. For that installation, we will use sudo yum install wget. That's all. Now we have downloading again using this command. It is working fine now because we have installed wget. So it's already installed and we have downloaded that XAMPP installer. Next is we have to give permission for that. So make sure that that file is executable. For that we will use sudo chmod plus x and we have to specify that file name. So that's done. Now we have to run the installation. For that we have to use sudo dot. It's like Windows, we are double clicking exe file. Now it's ready to run. They are asking if you have to keep developer files. So of course you have to keep. Is the selection above correct? Yeah, sure. So they are asking the default directories opt lab, it will be installed there. Of course, yes. Yeah, I need to continue. It will take little bit time. This actual installation is happening there. It will take little more time. It's almost under completion. Please wait while setup install XAMPP on your computer. You have to wait. After waiting 2-3 minutes, setup is finished installation. So now we have to start the lamp. So how we can do that? For that, what you have to do is you have to type a command sudo /opt /lamp /lamp start. So everything is running. We'll go there and check it out how. So we have to refresh that. See, we having XAMPP dashboard is there. So we are on the first stage. We have already installed the SAM. Now, how to access PHP MyAdmin? So let me go to the PHP MyAdmin. But here we have a issue like access forbidden, new SAM security concept. For that, we have to do two things. We have to update the security and we have to give the permission to outsiders to view. So actually granted to localhost only, we have to give full permission to the outside internet. So how we can do that? So we have to go to the PHP MyAdmin configuration /opt. First we'll go inside /opt. Then we'll go again inside the lab. There is no directory file saying inside the lab. CD lab. Then next is CD etc. Inside etc, we have to go to the CD extra. Inside the extra, we have a file for HTTP SAM config. So we have to open that file so that we'll use VI editor. The editor we have to open and we have to edit that file. For that, we'll use VI editor and we have to specify the configuration file name, that is actually http sam on.config. So it's actually configuration file. It's not open correctly, something went wrong. We'll check it out what happened. Actually, we can list all the file inside the directory using the command clear.star. So here we having all the configuration. See, actually this is the file. So where we went wrong, we'll check it out. You have to copy this .config file. So the issue is we forgot to type D. So we'll do it again. VI and we are pasting here configuration file. So it's opened that file. This is the default file. Inside you can see that PHP MyAdmin directory is require local only. So instead of require local, you have to replace to all granted. So we are using VI editor. To edit anything inside the VR editor, you have to press I button. So you can see here down here insert option is enabled. If you simply click on I, it will enable, then you can do whatever the option you wanted. So we are going to change or replace local to all granted. If you don't want all granted, you can specific IP address only we can allow. So when you are doing some update or PHP database export or import, that IP only you can specify so that outsiders can't see that. So I think for the security thing you have to do like that only. So here I'm giving record all granted permission. After that you have to press escape and colon WQ. Actually colon Q means it's not save and exit. WQ means save and exit. This is actually editor command. I have already done a video regarding that. You can check that video if you're having any confusion on editor commands. So that was done. Next is you have to update our security. So for that we will use the command sudo. Then you have to specify the location opt lamp. Then you have to type SAM security. So it's asking the security setup. So normally that is, it will show Y network. Do you want me to turn it off? If you want, you can turn it off. So if you don't want, you can turn it on. Here I am giving no. They're asking the user PMA has no password set. Actually that is a ProFTP user name. Yes, I have to set a password for that. I've set one password. So you have to type again the password. So password set. Yes. Password we are going to insert. So what we has no password, we set password for root. So root password is what? So using sudo opt lamp, we restarted. Now we'll go again, we'll check it out. See the PHP my admin is showing. So you can use root and password whatever you are given in security check time you can give. So it will take you to the localhost. There you can create a database, or user also you can create new database test. I'm creating a test database. So it's like same like PHP admin. You can add your own tables, your own fields, anything you can do. So create a database test. Inside the test, you're going to create any table if you want. So if you go to the dashboard, you can see dashboard files. Next is I have to create a file inside the home directory. So for that, what you have to do is you have to go to the directory. Home directory is actually OPT. When we are installing time, system asks, right? SAM asks where you have to install. You have said inside the OPT. So we have to go to the HD docs. Actually, SAM means root directories, HD docs. We know when we are doing localhost, we know that. So we are inside the root directory. So we are going to create a file called index.html. So we have to use vi index.html. So it will display something. Then we will use insert command for press I. Then we will simply add HTML code, the hello world, or of course I have to use hello world only. And you press escape key, then WQ colon WQ. Then we are saving that. We are going and checking the our IP address. See, hello world is coming. Wow, super. So we did basic installation. You can upload your file there, and you can upload your own website, whatever you have done, HTML, PHP, or anything you can upload, and you can run the server as you like, and you can manage the settings also using security. So these things are fine, I think. Only you have to check out the security things. Other than that, we have the IP address is running with the server, and we have the PHP admin also. So that's all. Hope you understood everything. If you have any doubt, any confusion, please add in comment section. I'm ready to help. If you are facing any issue with Linux command, or you have faced with security checkup, or we have installing time something is going wrong, so everything you can check it out. You can check it out, PHP version, everything. Hope you having. Just we'll check it out what version of PHP latest version we are using. For that, I am creating an info.php file here. You have to type I to insert. Escape. So we'll go again and check it out. Info.php file. Wow, PHP version is 7.4. That is the latest version. Then default directory is opt-lam. Inside htdoc only we have added that. So these are all the basic information about the PHP and Apache server. This Apache server we are using. So this is the all the configuration about the Apache, MySQL and PHP. Thank you for listening. See you soon with another topic. Please add your feedback in comment section. Thank you.